Hello, viewer. Welcome to Wellness and Self-Care. The program has come to stay. I wouldn't want to be saying episode this, but so that it doesn't look like, see, I don't forget. This is the episode 6 of Wellness and Self-Care. And it has come to stay, like I said earlier. Without further ado, like one of my friends will sound, I have with me in the studio, I used to have them complete, but now we have one of us having to do some extra work for the progress of the company. So on the show with me is a regular host. We have Mercy Asukwo, aka Katharina. I'm trying to sound like you, but it's not working.
My new name now, ladies and gentlemen, is Ugochukwu with this. So next time, Ugochukwu, when you're introducing me, just say, here in the studio, we have Ugochukwu with the second.
Okay.
Ugochukwu was shocked. He said,
I was going to wonder what's the second. Sorry.
No, like you, yeah. Ugochukwu with the spark first.
Okay.
You know when there's Apple, Francis the first,
okay.
the second,
So Ugochukwu with the spark second.
So we just put this Ugochukwu with the. No, we know we're not pronouncing the spark. We just Ugochukwu with the.
Okay.
And then your own is Ugochukwu with the spark. My own is Ugochukwu with the.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is coming from the Vibe Queen. As always, you should expect something like that from her. But then the show has a lot of sparks to go around, so we can still manage sharing it
After
around.
hanging me last time that I was trying to do like this, Ugochukwu not hang me. Ugochukwu say no one.
It was fun, though.
Hey,
So, ladies and gentlemen, it was fun. So, as usual, wellness and self-care, we discuss how we had our exercise moves over the weekend and then give you a few tips on how to stay well and healthy. And that is basically the focus of this program, wellness and self-care. Yours truly was not in the last exercise program because I was a little bit under the weather, but I'm back. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger would say, I'm back. No, he used to say, I'll be back. So
Mali.
I'm back.
Mali will say, I'm back.
Make a hug, Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, ladies and gentlemen, we go straight to how the exercises went. Like they say, the show must go on.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, but they say the show must
go on.
So, Mercy, you were there in the picture.
It's like this
How was
exercise.
the
I'm going to
exercise?
drop out too.
Yeah?
I'm going to drop out for this exercise so because
Let's your words reach. How did it go now?
from your mouth to God's ear.
Now you get your penalty for that.
Because this, you see, I love exercise. Though. Like I said, as a theater artist, we must always exercise. But now, I say the fit, they try fit, fit again. Because what in God's name am I doing? But exercise on Saturday was nice, even though I was a little bit late because of 1 or 2. I wasn't really feeling myself because I didn't sleep well. I was trying to meet up 1 or 2, like, you know, the way Fridays can be, weekend can be.
Yeah.
Even though I wanted to go and do Oble on Friday, but I didn't eventually go because I know I had sports on Saturday. So imagine going to go and do Oble and then you now come for sports in the morning and you're having hangover and everybody will be doing wee in your eyeball. Now who get money, they go do Oble. So, you know, how will you go and do Oble without money?
Yeah.
So for the sports, it was nice. It was okay. Mr. Tim was also available.
Yeah. I can
And
imagine.
you know that there's no how Mr. Tim will be there during that sport and you will not exercise your you stand, okay?
Yeah.
What are you standing for?
Yeah.
So you must. Mr. Tim is the vibe of all this exercise that we've been having. So the exercise was nice, but we didn't really stay for long and we finished very early and we all came back inside. Even though after this exercise we had some people come back and eat 4 wraps of apple.
Hey. Sincerely, I don't understand the rationale. We don't want to bring your name to the fore.
Yes.
We want to mention you know yourself.
But the person watching you know yourself.
How are you managing? Just immediately after an exercise, you didn't even give it a break. 4 wraps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see.
And let me know. We too, we came and ate Gary.
Okay, you came to eat Gary. Gary not bad though if you eat it in small quantity.
Small quantity.
Okay.
Because what is cooking Indomie? We say, I was saying that if we eat this Indomie, I will start turning us. So we are going to burn half of we are going to burn half of our weight outside. I will not refill again.
You refill over half of the weight again. Okay, so we want to thank the general manager who has always he has always been around with us during the exercises. When you don't see him on camera, you see him hanging around, giving us some
behind the scene.
Yeah, behind the scene moves.
Yeah.
Okay, so on today's edition, there's something we want to look at. It has people to this side and people to this side. There are those who will go for it, and there are those who want to say, no, I don't want it.
Well.
And what are we looking at? We're looking at weight gain or weight loss.
Both.
So both of them we're looking at. Basically, we're dealing with weight. And the truth about the matter is that as long as we continue to exist, there's bound to be either of the two.
Yeah,
it's either you're losing weight
or you're gaining
weight. But then what we're looking at today is the extremes of, I guess, weight loss, basically.
And weight gain.
And weight gain.
How healthy?
So we're going straight up. Mercy, let's start with. Okay.
Let's start with weight gain because I have experience.
Let's start with weight gain. Because the truth is, at a point in time,
everyone wanted.
It was like the thing. You could see a friend on the road, and the person trimmed down, and you're like, what's happened now? Hope all is well. Do you get?
Yeah.
Then it was a thing of if you're looking
chubby
or plumpy, you're looking good. You're healthy.
My mom said then if you're in the university, then that if you're looking chubby to add weight, that means you have money.
Yeah.
Do you understand? See, there was a time I wanted to add weight. I think when I just finished secondary school, so I was at home, I was not doing anything. But I think after 2-3 years, when I entered the university, I saw some of my classmates then in secondary school. You see them, people that they were high before. When you see them everywhere full, and I'm like, I mean, they chop well. Am I not eating the right thing? So, and I decided to go on a diet where I will I will squeeze vegetable water, and then I'll add it with milk, and I'll add it with malt. Ask me how it went.
The funny thing is, I didn't know you back then, so I'm trying to imagine how you would have looked after all of it.
I drank it the first day. I drank it the second day. Literally, I said, "Whoa, what is that?" All for what? Because I want it. And that thing there's how when you drink vegetable water, you know, then they'll say if you drink vegetable water, it will give you more blood. But there's a taste that vegetable water has that when you drink it, but it will not leave your body or your taste bug. Like it messes with almost everything you're eating.
Really?
Yes, vegetable water, once you drink it, people that drink bitter leaf vegetable water, once you drink it, there's this taste. It leaves, like it doesn't really go.
Yeah.
So imagine maybe it's just me. Maybe you now continue drinking. That's how then I'll go and buy, my mom will buy banana. Or if we buy banana, I'll blend it out. There's one that I did in the house that I say, this weight, but I must gain this weight. Because you see my junior sister, she's very chubby. And then when we have to go out, people will be like, is this your junior sister? There's one case I had at home that when I was writing my project, someone came to the house, the person asked me, have I gotten admission?
Yeah.
I was in my final year. And someone was already asking me, when will have I gotten admission? I got insulted. I was like, admission, okay, me that finished school. Which one is that one? So I told my junior sister that I want to start weight gain journey. So first I was like, Mercy, you know. So I said, okay. Me and her daddy went out to buy banana, we bought milk and all that. I brought back the banana and then I blended it into smoothie and then added milk. I drank it the first day. As I was drinking, my sister says, Mercy, feeling this, this money that I'm going to spend, feeling this, me, I'll not drink it with you out there. She said she'll tell my brother when my brother comes back. I drank it the first day. I had malaria. Precious, I was so sick. I don't even know where it came from. I was so sick. You know, it's just like saying you ate Indomie, then you fell sick the next day.
Yeah.
When you recover, you will not want to eat that Indomie again because there's this thing in your head that already is this thing that made you sick.
Yeah.
So like when I felt very sick, the big bottle of blended banana and milk was inside you. My sister kept reminding me, Mercy, I'm not had it with
you. Must finish what you started.
I didn't finish it. My money just wasted.
Right.
And then I had some friends like telling me about weight gain products. And then I considered it. I'm like, if I take, at least let me take small. But I saw it's one thing. I don't know if you know Aproko doctor. Aproko doctor will always come out when he sees that this thing is becoming out of hand. Aproko doctor came out and said, all this weight gain they are selling for you, it is killing, especially the liquid one. Yeah. It is killing your liver. Because as you're drinking it, all those things are not good for your body system. You don't know what they are mixing inside. Yeah. And then for those people that are buying tablets, he said, okay, if you're supposed to you're buying the tablet to have big bum or big breast or whatever it is you want to have. Why is it that when you touch it, your hand doesn't swell? Even those syrup they will give you when you rub here. So he said, if it's working, as far as it has touched your palms are supposed to swell. So they are just eating your money and they're just going. Do you understand? And it's not that you can't add weight, but have you thought about it later?
Yeah, the aftermath of it.
Yes, because your liver gets affected later, your kidney gets affected later. And now we're in the bridge of adding weight. But now we have gotten to the point where people are now losing weight. Like, you see people that on a normal day, I can understand those that are obese. And I can see the need of you wanting to lose weight. But why is it that you already have children, everything, your life is sorted, you're just chubby?
No, before we go into the weight loss aspect, even when you haven't given birth to children, I want to believe that taking good care of your body.
Yeah.
You need to go along with the natural way. I don't know for any other person, but for me, I believe going with the natural way is best because some of these synthetic substances, some of these artificial products, they end up causing more harm than good. Well, those who are into it will say, oh, guy, you don't know what's up. You don't know what's in it.
Exactly.
That is for you, really. But I'm just speaking for myself, But then in the area of gaining weight, I think doctors have advised that in a situation where it's not something that is working out well for you, try as much as possible to avoid things that have a lot of calories in them.
Yeah.
And then do as much exercise as possible, drink a lot of water. That could help in helping you maintain a good balance in terms of your weight. So Mercy already has highlighted the area of weight loss, which we are also going to look into because all of a sudden, it's becoming the trend.
A trend. Everybody.
I don't know if the men are actually doing it, but I think it is more on the feminine side.
Do you know what my brother always says? He's like, see men, but nothing they worry, man, apart from making get money. Do you understand? Apart from let him have money. Once he has money, he goes to marry a woman and have kids. That's the end. He doesn't care about whether... See, you can say, man, I have this, my uncle, that if he's going to the airport, he'll wear bathroom slippers. He'll be going, I'm telling him, uncle, he has canvas in his box. So I'm like, because he's calling me. I said, hey, wear this. He said, that him, he won't let breeze touch his leg. I beg. Have you seen when my mom is going to the airport? Hey, God.
Not be tell her this one when they talk.
My mom will go by 8 o'clock. She's going to the airport by 12 o'clock. I do makeup, do lashes, do nails.
No, I'm sure.
And then you go to this airport, you see different other women. It's for themselves. They are doing it for themselves. Okay, what if I now go and I see Mr. B, Mrs. B. Now wear this one. Me will not be feeling like me that. But you see, man. A man wear bathroom slippers and go to the airport, go to where it's going. As far as the people I have problem with are all these tech guys. Tech guys, you even invite them for events. These guys will come out with bathroom slippers. Why? Are you saying that we are dressing, we are mad? Abi what? Abi they don't see
just like your uncle would say now, they want me breeze reach their
like, do you understand? So women are just, I don't know what is the end game at the end of all this thing. So let me not talk too much. I don't know whether later. See, we women, we got bothered by a whole lot of things. a whole lot of things that, oh, I'm not looking pretty. I'm not fat enough. I am not slim enough. My nose is not pointed enough. My mouth is like this. That's why you see people who do makeup to shape their nose, shape their mouth, shape their eye shape. Do you know that somebody can do makeup and then what you're seeing, but the person watch? That's why if you see some people before and after makeup
What
picture,
you see versus reality. Oh my God.
I'm like, like some people you'll be so shocked. So I feel like it's the trend. This trend is becoming too much.
Okay, Mercy. In the real sense of it, I'm bothered. Should a trend put pressure on one who knows? It's just like me saying, "This is where I stay. This is my house."
Yeah.
And I know this is. It makes me comfortable putting that in this position.
Yeah.
And then somebody comes out from somewhere to tell me, okay, why not put it like this, put it like that? And I put it the way the person advised.
Yeah.
And it's making me uncomfortable. But I still want to go into it. Is the current trend supposed to put me under pressure when I know it's my body? I am the one housing it. It's my body. It's not the other person.
As for the camera, jeez, everything. I'm telling you, see, everybody will do anything to trend. That's why I see, they said since social media started monetizing, Nigerian people have taken content creation to another level.
Yeah.
Even some things that you're not supposed to like, but I don't know. I think that is all pressure.
But if we say pressure, sorry, I don't like talking about celebrities,
yes.
but Mercy, before we end the show,
yes,
the current one. I know there was a time Mori Pikin did something about her weight loss.
And she was looking like, I felt I prefer the old Mori Pikin to the present Mori Pikin, because Nigerian women, what are we after?
The one that even struck me the most is that of the very recent one, Mercy Johnson. And if we are saying trend,
yes.
I'm trying to picture Mercy Johnson in my head. Mercy Johnson, to me,
was okay.
In her family, to me, was perfectly okay.
Shame.
And then all of a sudden, somebody's telling me that she's going into
weight loss. Yeah, she has got like Mercy Johnson has lost weight so much that I'm sure she and her daughter will be dragging body. But
would it be a thing? Would it be okay to say that, okay, this weight loss she's going into now, it's due to pressure? Pressure from where?
I feel like I will not see her own as a pressure, because Mercy Johnson has made a name for herself already.
Beautiful, yeah. She's one of my favorite actresses.
Do you get? Mercy Johnson has shape. Mercy Johnson was somebody that made us know that, but you can have that amount of shape without going under the knife.
Exactly.
She had that body, perfect. If you say perfect body, is it hips? Is it breast? Mercy Johnson was there. She had it all.
Yeah.
So when I saw a recent video, I thought it was AI. When I first saw the video, I thought, me in my head,
I saw it as very at a glance, so I didn't really.
Yes, okay. Me, I'm like, you have children already. Even with the children you have, you still have a perfect.
You can imagine
body.
Somebody who has had, I think, 5 children, if I'm not mistaken, and she's looking that good.
And then one morning we just woke up and. I feel like it's business. Okay. Because for me, if you ask me what this Mercy Johnson owns is, I feel like it's a contract. She have signed a contract with the weight gain product, and how do you have advertised something you're not taking? Do you understand? That's why I said in the industry, there's a whole lot. See this business thing, you invest for somebody, you're doing advert for somebody. So I feel like, okay, for you to advertise a weight gain product, you have to also look like what you're advertising. But what are you teaching your children? That's the one thing. So what is Mercy Johnson now? All of us have looked at you as a role model. So now we looked at you as somebody that didn't partake in all the things that celebrities were doing, from going under the knife to doing this one to doing that one. You were natural. You were okay. So now you've broken our trust. You have shown us that everybody will always do one thing for this fame. So what are you teaching? You're teaching your children now that, okay, when it's not going well, look for this route. Yeah. Do you understand? Mercy Johnson was a perfect example of role model. Her children, the way she groomed her children. I think there was a video that came up one time where I think she was talking to her child and then the boy beat her and passed. Nigeria, like the real argument out of it, they're like, why your picking go beat you like that? And you didn't, African, even if it's a choke, like, why will I beat you and you retaliate? Like, your mother, do you understand?
Yeah.
And then the next thing we are seeing is this weight gain. She has lost weight that if you keep her first daughter and her. So she's trying to say that now that her and her first daughter have the same shape now, she'll now be giving the girl the weight gain so that she will reduce too.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can't put a hand to it. Sincerely, personally, it's your choice.
Exactly.
Anybody who decides to go big or go small, it's your choice. I wouldn't want to delve into that. But all we're saying on wellness and self-care is try as much as possible to balance out everything. Eat right, just like we said in the last edition.
Eat right,
and then balance it out with exercises. And then to corporate bodies, try as much as possible to ensure that your workers are also engaged in fitness moves so that it keeps them healthy. And then you tell them as well to push it down to their family. That is the gospel we are preaching here on wellness and self-care. So, Mercy, thank you so much for coming on today's edition. Yeah, definitely. I trust that you're going to fix some Gary or maybe some for us.
No, don't say that. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I don't eat Gary. I take things like Indomie, parfait,
So, ladies and gentlemen, she doesn't eat Indomie. And this is the point we're going to say. Arrivederci. Thank you so much. Do not forget to like, share, comment, and follow us on Instagram and YouTube on Diaspora DM. And then on all social media handles on Diaspora Digital Media. Until I come your way on another edition of Wellness and Self-Care, I remain your host, Sweden Sparks. Have a lovely and sporty day ahead. Arrivederci. Bye for now.
You didn't now tell me.
Okay. We'll go with this. Okay, mouse. It's bye for now.